Yesterday, I gave you a prediction that Terra Luna Classic was going to bounce from where it was, and guess what? We're in the middle of a bounce right now. Stick around. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen next. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Leave a comment down below letting me know what is your price prediction for the end of 2025, because we're going to go over those right now. All right, guys, we got three price predictions right now. We've got one from this one guy who gives a prediction of 3 zeros 137, which is about a 205% gain. But when he gave this prediction, the price was trading at 4 zeros 45 with an upside minimum of 4 zeros 56. That's where we already were. So I don't think that's really a valid prediction, but that is out there. Price Prediction is also doing their analysis, and they come up with a trade range of between 4.074 and 4.084, meaning a 65 to 85% price gain from that region. Also, if you guys know, I gave you, and we're going to go over mine in just a moment. We're getting closer to that. And then Telegon is the most bullish. Their projection between 4.076 and 3.041, which implies between a 70% and an 800% increase at the high. So now let's talk about what we really think is going to happen here. Price predictions in 2026, because we're at the end of the year. Let me know what your price prediction is down below in the year 2026. And we've got 3 zeros 134, 3 zeros 161. The same price prediction goes through 3 zeros 107 and 3 zeros 130. By the way, these are AI algorithms that are doing this, by the way. And then Telegon goes with 0.00043 all the way up to 3 zeros 86. So basically what they're doing is they're giving you AI predictions for small incremental increases. So let's go from there and let's talk about what's actually happening, not what's pretend happening. All right, guys, so following up on what I previously told you, I told you that the bottom was going to be right here in this range. It was. I told you that the top was going to be over here at around 68. So I expect tonight we're probably going to see a move into 4 zeros, or maybe over the next 2 or 3 days, a move into 4 zeros 68. That surge right there was a really good one. When I see this surge, if this takes a couple of days, this is actually going to be a really good sign, because it will mean that the buyers and the sellers that are in this range right there are committed to holding. So if it were to break up here over a short time frame, then I would expect to see some sell-off, because it would have been a natural move. If it takes a little while and it continues to surge, then I'm going to start to change my prediction to go ever so much higher. So be watching for that in one of the next videos, with a surge up into a range probably in line with around 4.09 would be my prediction for that next run. In the event, it's going to be right around this little range right there. 4.097, that might be a little aggressive there. Let me move this around here. Right there. 4.092 seems to be a much better prediction for the next. In the event that we get a surge and this 68 actually holds and we start to continue a movement there, then I think that we're going to see a move up into 4.09, which could be a great breakout move. Now, let's move on. The volume still sitting around 227 million, which, by the way, remember, Binance is the big dog on the block. So we want to see, what is Binance doing with their volume right here? $60 million on Binance today. Huge. 21 million also on Binance. Huge. These are really big volume totals. Binance Turkey over here at 19 million. Not a lot of faith in that right there, but listen, this is where the big burns are happening. So I fingers crossed that we're going to see a massive amount of burns. Now let's look at USTC real quick. 45 million in trade volume, still coming down, but the market cap still up 10% overall, and it's about to drop that zero one more time. Now, will it hold at 1 penny? I don't think so. I don't see tremendous upside over here, but that's for you to decide. Let me know what your prediction is for USTC down below. TerraCasino.io for all your risk-based gaming needs. Guys, remember, Chicago Bears lost this weekend. I can't believe the Green Bay Packers won. But the rest of the market, guys, just get in where you fit in, as Jacob Fatu would say. They're giving money away every single day. There was a $200 free roll over the weekend. Guys, this is your opportunity right now. This is easy money. Make sure that you're giving it a shot. Terraport.finance. If you want to buy utility, you want to buy meme coins, you want to buy the coins, the tokens that you love. The Believe coin is even over here. So if you want to check this out, absolutely go to it. And remember, terrapump.fun, also right there at Launch Pump. So if you want to create your own meme coin and you want to see what you can do in the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, then the world is yours, baby. All you have to do is create one. Also, volume-wise, getting a little bit of downward momentum on the DEXs. Again, this is all about centralized exchanges at this point. Why is it about the centralized exchanges? Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually very, very simple. The problem with it is that we still have a burn tax, and every time you trade on chain, you're getting penalized. And we sure would like to see people stop getting penalized. So at some point very, very soon, we're going to have to talk about getting rid of the burn tax and having something like the market module doing the burns. Also, upgrade to 3.6.1. I suspect that's going to pass with flying colors. I don't know anything about it yet, but I suspect that it's going to pass. Also, designating the Agora as the official forum for Terra Classic. You're starting to see a lot of movement here. Jesus is Lord changed his from a yes to a no. Then Greenpeace is still doing no with veto. Guys, the same guys that hate progress on this chain, the same guys who don't want your bags to pump, are the same ones who are going to do things that are going to stop it from pumping. And by the way, I don't mean to say that the Agora is a reason that things are going to or not going to pump. I don't even know why this is a thing. Like, you could really just kind of ignore these people and just start posting on Agora and don't post anywhere else, and it really solves itself. It doesn't really matter what they think in that regard. If they have a problem with it, they can put up a proposal and show you what they want done. Otherwise, they can shut up and sit in a corner and just watch it play out and then cry about it. I mean, what they're going to do anyway, right? Now the burns are still at 2 billion after another day, and we had another move right here of 125 million for the last burn. And remember, when we were talking about this the last time, it ended up being 275 million. Yesterday's ended up being 125 million. So the burns are coming down, but they're still significant. If we can continue to have burns like this all of the time, then you're going to start to see a diminishment of that supply in just an absolute grand fashion. And guys, again, I can't wait to show you at the beginning of January how much burn Binance has. So that's the show, guys. Thank you so much. Again, let me know your prediction for Terra Luna Classic going into 2025 and 2026, and then let me know what you think of USTC and price prediction for 2025 and 2026 in the comments down below. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.